dreams lost and no returns. Whispers echo in these halls. Dreams like writing on the walls. I drank the fire, I bled the light, but still I lost the will to fall. Rust and regret in every breath I take. another soul, another scheme. Clockwork eyes and carbon breath, marching blind into our death. Breathe the machine, obey the code. I've known no rest since she carved her name inside my chest. No map, no home, no clear escape, but I would burn to feel her shape, and I roam with her in silence through the ashes, through the pain. She owns me with no violence. I wear the chains of her like sacred sin. The war outside, the war within, and I roam with her in silence through the dark, through blood and rain. She loves me with defiance. I wear the chains of her can see what's left inside the shell of me. Scars that whisper, wounds still cry, but I'm too numb to ask why. I've drowned in echoes I call true, buried deep in shattered you. silence makes me strong. But silence made the pain live long. I clawed through shadows in my mind, just to lose what I can't find. If I still breathe, then there's a spark somewhere beyond this endless dark. Ashes of me scattered The past await I can't outrun. My life repeats but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays. Caught in the echo of long faded days. The sound still falls inside my head. Each grain a word I left unsaid. I walk in loops that never fade. A ghost beneath the light I made. I see her face through every crack, but time won't ever bring her back. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays. Caught in the echo of long faded days. The mirror shows a younger me, still chained to what will never be. I scream, but all the clocks just stare and whisper truths I cannot bear. I beg for sleep, but dreams rewind to every fault I left behind. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays. Caught in the echo of long faded days. I see the future through the haze, but all I feel are cold days. The past await I can't outrun. My life repeats but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts something again. But prayers bounce off this empty sky, and all I hear are reasons why. They said repent and you'll be saved, but saints don't walk where I'm enslaved. No heaven for me, no light to chase, only the fire I can't erase. I wear my sins like rusted chains, no angels come, just acid rain. For truth, they sold me lies. My faith is buried where hope dies. Each vow I swore now fades to black. A soul too stained to ever come back. Silence echoes through my soul. No heaven for me, no light to chase, only the fire I can't erase. I wear my sins like rusted chains, no angels come, just acid rain. I'm not the devil, just betrayed by every word the preacher made. If there's a gate, it's closed and cold. No story left worth being told. No heaven for me, no light to chase, only the fire I can't erase. I wear my sins like rusted chains, no angels come, just acid rain. but the machine rolls on. I'm locked in digital chains.